As the sun rises over the ancient Egyptian horizon, the skilled stone carver awakens to another day of shaping history. Living in a traditional home with his family in a bustling laborer's town, he starts his day with a hearty breakfast of figs, dates, and bread with his loved ones. Meanwhile, just a stone's throw away, a migrant laborer rises in a cramped dwelling shared with his fellow workers. These humble beginnings, however, are only the starting point for the incredible accomplishments that await them. Welcome to this video from History Insight. If you enjoy this video, please consider dropping a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out with the algorithm. 7 a.m. As the clock strikes 7 a.m., the craftsman joins his colleagues and sets off for the quarry. For over a decade, the pyramid has been under construction, but to these dedicated workers, it's not just a job, it's their duty to the gods. With chisels and drills in hand, forged from stone and copper, the craftsmen set to work carving and shaping the massive stones that will become the foundation of one of the world's most iconic structures. And while the work may be hard, the end result is nothing short of, well, monumental. 10 a.m. As the morning progresses, the pyramid builders tackle one of their most challenging tasks of the day, moving a massive 2.5-ton block from the quarry to the construction site. But these skilled workers are no strangers to heavy lifting. They've developed a clever technique of attaching wooden containers in the shape of quarter circles to each corner of the block, allowing them to roll it along like a barrel. But not all blocks are so easily transported. Sometimes the builders must rely on brute strength, using ropes and ropes to drag the massive stone along. And while this method may be more labor-intensive, it's no match for the determination and grit of these builders. 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. As the heat of the mid-morning sun beats down, the builders take a well-deserved break, chatting and catching up with each other. The stone carver seeks refuge in the shade, perhaps even indulging in a refreshing sip of wine from a nearby pitcher. As the clock approaches noon, both the stone carver and the laborer take a break for lunch. The smell of freshly baked bread wafts through the air as they enjoy a hearty meal of bread and fish caught from the Nile. The pyramid builders may be hard at work, but they know the importance of taking a break to refuel both their bodies and their spirits. As the sun begins to set on another day of pyramid building, the laborers arrive at the construction site, ready to tackle their next challenge. The task at hand is to transport the blocks up ramps encircling the core of the pyramid. It's a daunting task, but with the help of ropes and levers, the men haul the blocks up the steep incline. Once the blocks are in place, huge amounts of gypsum and rubble are used to fill the gaps between them, solidifying the structure and ensuring that it will stand the test of time. 6 p.m. As the day comes to a close and the laborer finally returns home, he is greeted with the mouth-watering aroma of a home-cooked meal. Roasted beef or mutton with carrots and lentils are on the menu, and nothing could taste better after a hard day's work. 7 p.m. As darkness gathers, he takes a moment to unwind with a cold beer and the light of an oil lamp. And if he's in the mood, he might even play a game of Senate with his children. Meanwhile, the laborer dreams of the day when he can return to his family village and leave the hard work of pyramid building behind. But for now, he can rest easy knowing that he's a part of something truly monumental. The tombs of the pyramid builders. The Necropolis, located south of the plateau of Giza, where the world-famous pyramids of Khufu, Cheops, and Menkaure stand, is a unique and fascinating discovery that was made by accident in April 1990. A tourist's horse stumbled upon semi-buried adobe structures while galloping on a hill south of the Great Sphinx, catching the attention of archaeologist Mark Lenner. Further research was undertaken by renowned archaeologist Zahi Hawass, who confirmed the presence of a necropolis from the Old Kingdom. Over the course of more than a decade, Hawass and his team made a series of striking discoveries, including burials from Dynasty, the fourth that could be dated to the time of the pyramids of the pharaohs Khufu, Chafra, and Menkaure. However, tombs from later dynasties, particularly Dynasty the Fifth, have also been found at the site. The necropolis of the pyramid builders is located very close to an extensive area of habitation that has been identified as the town where the workers of the pyramids lived. Leonard documented warehouses, streets, houses, bakeries, large collective rest areas, and dining rooms, possibly intended to accommodate temporary staff in this area. This suggests that some of the architects of the most formidable constructions of antiquity were also buried very close to where they lived and worked. The tombs at the necropolis speak to us of a wide hierarchy of workers and positions, including supervisor of masons, director of craftsmen, and head of stonecutters. One of the most highly ranked positions was director for the works of the king. However, the tombs also reveal the presence of workers with more humble positions, such as supervisor of the granaries or director of the bakery of the workers, which provides insight into the vast supplies required for the construction of the Great Pyramids. Additionally, the presence of family burials indicates that some people were permanently settled in the area and were buried alongside their married partners and children. The tombs themselves are generally characterized by modesty, but during excavation work, remains of sarcophagi, inscriptions, ceramic objects, false door stelae, figurines, bas-reliefs, and human remains were found. Analysis of the human remains revealed the hard work that these individuals had to perform throughout their lives, including bone wear, spinal deformations, and even broken bones that had been treated medically. This indicates that the workers received some form of medical attention. It is also worth noting that some of the materials used in the construction of these humble tombs were discarded elements from the construction of the Great Pyramids that did not meet the standards required for the kings, but were still useful for the workers. Visitors to the necropolis today can see for themselves the remains of these fascinating tombs, and perhaps even catch a glimpse of the curse that can still be read on one of the lintels at the site, which warns of the attack of a crocodile, a snake, a hippopotamus, and a scorpion for those who enter the graves with evil intentions. So be warned and tread carefully as you explore this unique and intriguing piece of history. And that concludes our tour of the necropolis and the builders of these pyramids. We hope you've enjoyed this glimpse into the lives and burials of the workers who built the Great Pyramids of Giza. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, History Insight, for more fascinating historical discoveries and insights. Don't forget to leave a comment below with your thoughts on this incredible site, and let us know what other historical sites you'd like to see on our channel. Thanks for watching.